All sweet stuff has to come from somewhere. What plant does molasses come from? Sugar cane, moss, bamboo, sycamore. Molasses is one sweet and yummy substance that we have the luxury of enjoying. One form comes from sugarcane, which is most often used in food flavoring. We don't really know all of the secrets that the ocean has to offer, but we know it's pretty deep down there. What is the deepest part of the ocean? Mariana's Trench, the Coral Reef, the Challenger Deep, Gulf of Mexico. The Challenger Deep is an area in the Marianas Trench which is around 11,000 meters deep. It's part of the Pacific Ocean. The Challenger Deep often experiences earthquakes due to the plates that touch and hit each other there. What kind of galaxy do we live in? A spiral galaxy, an irregular galaxy, an elliptical galaxy? None of the above. Our Milky Way galaxy is a spiral galaxy. The qualifications for something to be considered a galaxy is that it must have more than 1 billion stars. Maybe one day we'll be able to visit the distant galaxies in our universe. Water often surrounds many of the countries throughout the world. Which country has the longest coastline? Canada, Denmark, Russia, England. Although Russia is the biggest country in the world, its coastline length doesn't come close to that of Canada's. In fact, the country with the second largest coastline is Norway. There's around a 143,000 kilometer difference between the two coastline totals. A comet is made of what? Chlorine, stars, dust, diesel. A comet is made of several materials, including dust and many other gases. One of the most famous comets, Halley's Comet, passes by the Earth every 75 years. It's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see it. Sometimes areas of the Earth can get pretty warm. Where was the hottest temperature ever recorded on our planet? The Sahara Desert, Cape Town, Death Valley, Tarat Svi. Death Valley is located in California and the record temperature was 134 degrees Fahrenheit. This was recorded in 1913 and has not been surpassed since. Death Valley is very often referred to as the hottest place on Earth. Who invented the Internet? Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Tim Berners-Lee. Tim Berners-Lee is the creator of what eventually became the World Wide Web, or the Internet as we now know it. Despite his amazing invention, today he works as a professor in England. Which planet has moons named Phobos and Deimos? Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Saturn. Phobos and Deimos mean fear and panic, respectively. The names were chosen because these would be typical results of war, and Mars was the Roman god of war. Atomic number is the number of what in an atom? Electrons, neutrons, protons, water molecules. Atoms are made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons. This is one of the first things you learn in chemistry class. If you said, water molecules, stay in school, sweetie. A gemstone of pink to dark red corundum is called a sapphire, a hematite, a ruby, an onyx. Ruby comes from the Latin word ruber for red. It is one of the most valued gemstones in jewelry making, along with emeralds, sapphires, and diamonds. The approach of 2012 prompted a minor end of the world craze based on what ancient calendar? Coptic, Hopi, Mayan, Ainu. We're not sure how many people got their affairs in order and said goodbye to loved ones based solely on the idea that the Mayan calendar didn't extend past the year 2012. But the idea gained enough traction to justify a disaster movie with everyone's favorite action hero, John Cusack. Alfred Nobel, who established the Nobel Prizes, is otherwise best known for inventing what? Aspirin, dynamite, the coffee decaffeinator, the compact disc. If you got this question right, you might know the story. After a newspaper prematurely printed an obituary for Nobel that criticized him for contributing to modern warfare, he founded the Nobel Prizes so he'd be remembered for something good. It worked out pretty well, wouldn't you say?